welcome to this new segment called Devil Wings, the show with hot questions but even hotter wings. I'm joined by my guest, Hippolito Hernandez, a teacher here at our own East Valley who teaches chemistry and biology. And I'm going to ask him some questions while we're eating these very hot wings. So before we start eating, how are you with hot food?
I'm pretty good with hot food. I grew up eating hot food. So growing up in school, my mom would make, when I was a kid, she'd make two dishes. One was without heat, one was with heat, and that one was for my dad. And if we wanted seconds, because I got two brothers, we had to go into the forage, into the land of heat, so we would eat hot the whole time.
I suck at hot food.
So the first one was the peach serrano, right?
Yeah, it's not bad at all. It shouldn't be too hot.
Not bad.
So how did you originally become a teacher?
So when I went to school, my high school wrestling coach and the vice principal all were talking to me about going into teaching, and like most high school kids, I said screw that. And I went on and I got my biology degree, and I was a microbiologist for about 15 years. But when I started that job, I started coaching, and so after about 15 years or so, I was getting more out of working with kids and coaching and stuff like that. And so that year, that was 2010, so I quit my job, went back to school, got my master's in education, and started teaching. So yeah.
This one's a bit hotter, habaneros. Let's start eating.
All right, let's give it a go.
What's your favorite music genre?
Oh, okay, so I love a lot of different types of music, but usually if I'm usually in this mood most of the times, I'll listen to heavy metal or, 80s. I've been listening to a lot of 80s lately, but usually it's Rammstein or Iron Maiden or...
A little birdie told me about you really like Alanis Morissette.
Actually, I don't mind Alanis Morissette. She's actually pretty good, and I'm wondering who that little birdie is.
The traffic jam when you're already late. I know smoking sign on your cigarette break.
Yeah, because it's like when she first came out and stuff, it was like she had kind of that little edge to her, and it was just kind of like everything was, just she was straight to the point and pretty blunt. That one was really good.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. Well, let's eat wing number 3. It's a bit hotter, more habanero, more heat.
Yeah, that's a little spicy.
Yeah, it stepped it up a bit. What vacations have you been on recently?
Recently, just driving, we've been to Lincoln City. We went to San Diego.
Oh, man.
San Diego, yeah.
San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego was a lot of fun.
Yeah, isn't SeaWorld there? That's horrible.
We went to SeaWorld.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So here's the thing about that, and I get that everybody has the opinion of that it's a horrible place, and obviously things are in captivity and everything else, and there's certain things that they are doing that is helpful. They're doing research on the whales and stuff and the animals that they have in the facility so that they can help the ones that are out in the wild. Now, does that mean they should go out and capture more and bring them in? Probably not.
Save the orcas.
All right, number 4, Dave's Insanity.
Yes, sir. It's pretty hot. This is what separates the men from the boys. Okay, so I've heard you like chicken. Does it bother you that we're eating chicken right now?
No. My chickens, once we name them, they're not food. So
It could be Matilda for all I know.
you dug deep from the Matilda story.
Oh, yes, I did. God, that's hot.
This is entertaining. Yeah, Matilda was one of the first chicks that hatched from my very first batch here, and she didn't make it through the winter, so she.
Oh,
yeah.
So we may be eating it right now.
No, I give them. I cremate them.
How many chickens do you have?
8.
How many fights have they won?
Among themselves, a few.
What do you think about cockfighting or rooster fighting?
So
Have you won any?
no. growing up, we heard a lot about that kind of stuff because it's been around in the valley for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never been to one, and I've never really thought too much about it other than you put that on pretty big. I got a straight dab down my throat. But it is what it is. It's part of the culture thing, and I know there's reasons why you shouldn't do it. It's just it's one of those things that's going to be hard to stop just with people wanting or enjoying it. It's just kind of like dogfighting and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Oh my. So this is our final wing, and it's apparently now a tradition to put a little bit of that extra sauce on it. You don't have to do it, but it proves how tough you are, and you really should. So
I'll give it a shot.
oh, it burns.
Oh,
Jesus!
Oh, that's a little bit more than I wanted.
hey, throw away and grab a different wing, dude. You don't need to go in the hospital.
It's fine. Oh, okay. This is something you don't even want to do. Okay. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I like that one. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're almost done here. How was teaching compared to this year different than all the other ones?
This year there was way more impediments, if you want to call it that. It's
I'm sorry, it's really
we go from being online only and the hybrid and then coming back, and so there was a lot of changes. I would imagine it was harder for you guys than it was for us because I think as teachers we were looking forward to having everybody come back because it was our normal was being able to see you guys face to face and stuff. And with all of the other things, I think it was a lot of distractions for people. So I honestly I wouldn't rate this as my favorite year of teaching.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But I mean, I don't really have a worse year yet, so I've only been teaching for like 10 years, 9 years. So
What's your credit card number? Can you
no,
can you at least give us a hint?
no.
Okay.
I have to answer to my wife.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that wraps things up, folks. Thank you so much, Hep, for doing this. It's been a pleasure interviewing you.
It's been a pleasure being
And
here.
it's been a pleasure being on the Devil News crew. Have a good one, Red Devils. Oh my God.